in quarantine for like, how long has it been? Maybe like 2 weeks?
What?
We're coming up on the end of about 2 weeks-ish, depending on where you live in the world. The first week, I feel like was a little bit like way drastically different. Cause I was excited, honey. I was making TikTok savage. Yeah. On Instagram, kikiing with the folks like, woo! And then come Monday and Tuesday of this week, I cannot get out of bed. I would find myself kind of just crying randomly, thinking about the future, thinking about how I was gonna have a consistent paycheck coming in. And then I started to feel frustrated because I'm just like, dang, I just got on my feet. I just got on my feet, guy, and now all of a sudden Corona happening. Coronavirus! There are sometimes, and I just get so discouraged or so depressed, like I just can't find my silver lining. I can't find my cloud and I can't find my happiness. And I think that is something that's happening to a lot of people. Because of this, I came up with a list of 7 ways to help ease some of the COVID-19 anxiety and depression. My number 1 would be to turn off the news. First of all, the news is important and it's very informational. However, I think looking at data all the time and hearing about new cases every day, and especially kind of sometimes I see most of the time they're not necessarily reporting that people recovered directly with those statistics, it gets a little bit overwhelming. So turn off the news. Have a day where it's COVID-19 free, honey. 2, don't be afraid to tell somebody. Like, I think the biggest thing that kind of helped me get out of my funk was talking to my friends like, I'm not okay, y'all. I'm not okay. I am not okay. 3, pray. Even if you cannot pray yourself, even if you cannot form the words to pray, to tell God how you're feeling, have somebody else stand in the gap for you. That's what intercessors are for. So if you got a prayer warrior friend, if you got a grandma, don't be afraid to call them. A Bible verse that I kept repeating, I think is it Philippians? I'm a Christian, but you know, I'm still working on it. But I think it's Philippians, I don't know, somebody Google it, Philippians. But it's basically, be anxious for nothing, but through prayer and supplication, give thanks to God. I repeat that on the daily. I repeat that, I was repeating that and crying in my bed, like, be anxious for nothing. Have a positive affirmation that even if it feels the opposite of your thinking, it is something to get you pumped. Some of these I just stopped counting on accident, so just ignore that. If you are unemployed or broke or on work and on hold like many of the country, I know this is kind of annoying, like, oh my gosh, start a business, start a blog, do that thing you've always wanted to do. I feel like we keep hearing that, but it's a good resource. Government just said they was giving out $1,200 checks to people. There's also different resources or COVID-19 funds for people who are out of work because of the virus. There's also a lot of side hustles you can do. If you look online, there's places where you can write articles, Postmates, baby, Uber, Axel Hire, cleaning. Get you a quick little $100 here and there. You're allowed to work during this time. Just keep it safe. 5, please don't pressure yourself to be super productive. There's articles where a lot of people are being super crazy productive and coming out with classes and coming out with resources and guidelines, which is super cool. Shouts out to them. But honey, if that's not you, if your goal, if your win in life is making your bed that day, taking a shower, shaving those armpitties, if you want to, sis, then I applaud you. I celebrate you. I'm here for it. I didn't pick up a camera personally till 2 weeks into this quarantine game because I think I just had to get over the mental hump. But 2, just allow myself to relax and have time. Like, this is a weird time that the world is in right now. And I think it is okay for you to say, hey, I need a break. I mean, for the most part, we have been spending a lot of our time just going. And even though it's hard to say that there's beauty in a thing where, you know, of course I don't want to make light that people are dying and that this is a really serious pandemic, this is also a time for people to rest. I believe that people are in different seasons, and this might be the time for some to go to harvest and water those ideas and dreams, and I think that is a good thing. But I also think this is a time to rest if you need to. Make a game plan. Honey, if you are sad and you are depressed, get to a therapist, talk to your friend, but after that, you have to come up with a plan to help you get over that hump. So maybe if that looks like today, I'm gonna get this work plan accomplished, or at least if there's not one thing I do today, then I'll wash these dishes. Make a game plan so that you can say, hey, this is what I want to do with my day. This is what I want to accomplish. There's a YouTuber by the name of Erin on Demand, and she has some really good tips and ideas for how to level up in your business, some good social media strategies and digital marketing strategies as well. And what you don't want to do is get into a pattern where you spend all your day on Instagram or TikTok and then you wake up and all of a sudden it's 4 o'clock and you ain't done nothing, which is fine, you know, your girl not judging, but this isn't gonna last forever. And what you don't want to do is wake up at the end of this and just be like, oh, I took all 4 of my months and, you know, I was just on Instagram, which is cool. Again, not judging, but I think you want to have something, some fruit to show from this season. So get to work, sis. Make you a schedule, bro. You got it. Lastly, when it comes to depression or anxiety, things of that nature, I find a good way to get out of having negative thoughts and feelings is to surround yourself with positive people. There is nothing worse than when you're down in the dumps than somebody joining you and just being like, oh my gosh, I know this kind of sucks. Da, da, da. You want people to speak life into you. I find the biggest thing that has helped me when I'm kind of in like a mental down is people that can say, hey, it's okay, this isn't your season. People that can listen to you but also speak a life into you. And in moments that it does hit, also know that you are okay. And those emotions and those feelings are okay to have, and there are a lot of people experiencing that, and you can acknowledge that, but you do not have to rest in that. If you have some thoughts or concerns about what this season has been like for you, how you're feeling about COVID-19, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can check me out on Instagram at Toy to the World, on Facebook Toy Creole, that's TOICREEL, and on YouTube Toy Talks. I will see you guys next time, and don't let COVID-19 get you down. This is Toy Talks. Toy Talks. Toy Talks. This is Toy Talks.